Welcome back, guys, and today I'm bringing you guys my top 10 Valkyrie camera spots. So, starting off the list with the map Favela. So, for the first spot on the list, the area you want to head to is the armory room. So, the first thing you need to do at the beginning of the round is to open this door right here. You need to do this because at the beginning of the round, after the preparation phase, you are going to have to run outside and prone in order to get that good camera spot. So, it's just best to keep that door open ahead of time. So, as soon as the preparation phase is over, you want to sprint outside, prone right underneath this tool shed that I'm marking, and you want to throw the camera right under it. Now, as you can see, it gives you perfect view of that alleyway. This is great if Thermite's trying to place his Thermite charge, because you could easily run out on him. And because of the simple fact that the camera is underneath the toolbox, it makes it a lot harder for enemies to spot it. And that's why overall, if you guys play in Armory, this is a great camera to place. So the next spot on the list is actually in the next room. You guys want to head towards the stairs, and what you're looking for is this lamp at the corner. And the reason this spot's really good is because you can get a good sightline on that laundry room. And on top of that, the camera is really hard to spot because of the glare of the lamp. And if you guys are trying to hold down that armory room again, it's really easy to see the enemy coming through that laundry with this camera. Also, on top of viewing anybody coming through that laundry room, you could also see anybody coming from the top stairs. So overall, it's just a great spot to put your Valkyrie cams. Now, the second spot on the list is going to be on the second floor of Ant's apartment. So what you guys are looking for is this table in the hallway leading towards the football apartment. So for this spot, you guys actually need to fully prone. And you need to throw the Valkyrie camera right underneath the table. So what's really great about this spot is the fact that you can see your enemy's feet, but they cannot see the camera unless they go prone. Also, in general, most enemies actually come through this area no matter where the objective is. And if you place this camera underneath this table, it can make a huge difference in a round. Now moving on to the next spot on the list, it is going to be on the map Canals. So you guys do want to head over to the top floor where the server room is. You want to break one of these windows facing the side, and what you're looking for is this lamp right here. And what you guys want to do is throw the Valkyrie cam right on top of that lamp. So when you first start throwing these cams, it might take you a couple tries, but as a reference point, you could use the crates at the background. So what could really help you guys out is by looking at the lamp directly at first, go all the way to the crates, then a couple inches above the crates, and throw the camera. Now as you guys can see, the camera is actually really good because you can see the people on the other side of the building. Also, since they did block that window in the control room, a lot of people like to rappel on that server side window. So this makes it a lot easier for you guys to run out on those repellers. So the next spot is in control room. You guys want to break this window right here looking on the opposite side of the roof. And this spot's actually pretty simple. The only thing you really want to do is place the camera inside the satellite. And this camera actually gives you a really good view on the catwalk and the opposite side of the roof. So this camera spot gives the defensive team a slight advantage because they could easily run out on the attacking team, and it's also a lot easier to peek them. Now moving on to the map Oregon, you guys want to head towards the first floor lobby. And the spot you're actually looking for is the wall right next to the front door. What you guys want to do is go to the bottom corner of it, make a slight hole onto it, then you want to toss the camera right into it. I know the spot isn't the best, but if you guys are playing inside a laundry room, once they bust that hatch, this camera could be really useful, especially for any roamers nearby. It is in a slightly less obvious spot, but the enemy team could still spot it pretty easily, but as long as you guys don't mark them, you guys should be good. So the next spot on the list, it is going to be in the next room over. It is a slight alternative to the one I just showed you. So you guys want to head towards the next room, which is classroom, and you guys want to look for this desk right here. This camera is actually well hidden because a lot of the time you're not going to see it because of the chair. And this gives you great view on the classroom, and if you make holes on these walls around it, you could easily see people looking at the hatch. Now moving on to the next spot, which is on the map Yacht. And you basically want to climb up to the first flight of stairs, and you want to throw the camera right underneath it, right here. And make sure to place it around the corner because this gives you an actual view of the hallway to the left, and it gives you a view on anyone coming down the stairs. And it's actually pretty rare for someone to spot this camera because a lot of the time, people are heading down the stairs and won't see it. Also with this camera spot, you can't really see anyone coming from casino, but you could actually hear them if they are around the area. Now for the next spot, you guys need to head towards the control room. And what you guys are looking for is this control panel lit up with lights, and you guys want to place it right here on this blue light. And this camera spot's actually pretty well hidden, a lot more than you guys think, because it is a black dashboard, which makes it look like a Valkyrie camera is not there. And on top of that, there's LED lights, so when you guys are actually using the Valkyrie cameras, it is still a lot harder to spot. And this spot's really good because a lot of the times Thermites like to plant on this wall, and this gives you a good vantage point on them. And if you know exactly where they're holding down angles and where Thermite's going to plant, then you could easily bandit trick them or have a roamer sneak up on them. Now for the final spot on the list, it is on the map Plane, and you guys want to head towards the middle section. You guys want to break down the door that leads into the wing of the plane, and you want to chug the camera right into the engine where the smoke's coming out of. So this camera spot might take you guys a couple of tries, but after a couple times practicing it, you guys should get it down pretty easy. So for this camera spot, it's actually only really useful if you guys do pick meeting room as your objective. And why I say this is because a lot of the time people like to climb up those first flight of stairs to get into that side room. And on top of that, it makes runouts a lot more easier. Well, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Tell me which spot was your favorites down in the comment section below. And if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button if you guys want more content like this. And once again, guys, thanks for watching.